Yemen, a country located at the southern tip of the Arabian Peninsula, has long been the focal point of mysterious and dangerous stories. With its vast, desolate desert landscapes, ancient ruined cities, and ongoing conflicts, Yemen holds a peculiar charm, both mysterious and risky. Despite its rich cultural heritage, fascinating nature, and resilient people, behind its beauty lies a darker side that few know. In this video, we will explore the mysteries, challenges, and dangers Yemen faces, as well as why it is often referred to as the most dangerous country in Arabia. Number 16. Widespread child marriage, a sad reality. Hidden in Yemen's small villages, child marriage is not just a tradition but a sad reality for thousands of girls. Faced with extreme poverty, many families view marrying off their young daughters as the only way to ease their financial burden. These girls, often still teenagers or even younger, are forced to leave childhood behind and enter a life for which they are not prepared. In Yemen, where tradition often outweighs the law, child marriage is not only prevalent in impoverished rural areas, but also exists in educated families. With an average of 6 to 7 children per family, the pressure to uphold family honor and protect the lineage forces many girls into marriages that have lifelong consequences, from the loss of education opportunities and the health risks of early pregnancy to domestic violence. Sadly, these girls are often too afraid to protest for fear of confronting their family or clan, where honor is paramount. Child marriage is destroying not only their lives but also hindering societal development, trapping Yemen in an endless cycle of instability. What are your thoughts on this tradition? Number 15. Strict rules for women. Gender discrimination in Yemen is not only a cultural norm, but also a harsh and little-known reality. Women in Yemen live under a strict set of rules, where personal freedom is almost entirely stripped away. In a country where men dominate, women are forced to adhere to outdated traditions, from modest clothing to rarely appearing in public. They cover almost their entire bodies, leaving only their eyes visible through their veils, making any interaction with outsiders incredibly difficult. Women in Yemen are only allowed to express themselves in private spaces, secret worlds where they can sing, dance, and enjoy freedom with other women, but all of this happens behind closed doors, away from the view of men. During important events like weddings or festivals, men and women are kept entirely separate and never interact or share public spaces. Only close male relatives are allowed to see their faces. Moreover, when women go outside, they must always be accompanied by a male relative, a mahram, who acts as their guardian and protector in all activities. While the restrictions and difficulty in interacting with women in Yemen might seem strange to some visitors, for women here, it is not seen as limitation but rather protection. As in a society where violence and threats are constant, they view this as a way to safeguard themselves. One visitor shared how she came to understand and accept the role of the male guardian, as it is part of an ancient cultural heritage, even though it can feel stifling to outsiders. Number 14. Yemen is chewing addictive plants every day. Among the dry mountains and valleys of Yemen, a peculiar plant called khat has become the soul of daily life, but also the silent shadow that looms over the country. This plant is not only an inseparable part of the culture, but also a legal stimulant that millions of Yemenis chew every day. When chewing khat leaves, people experience a strong sense of euphoria and alertness, much like drinking many cups of strong coffee, an effect that is temporary but deeply addictive. Surprisingly, khat is not just a pastime but a ritual. Yemeni men, with their characteristic jambia daggers on their belts, always carry large bags of khat leaves ready to chew at any moment, whether while chatting, working, or even driving. However, behind this ritual lie serious concerns. Khat abuse is eroding health, reducing productivity, and pushing many families into poverty as they spend a large portion of their income on this addictive leaf. Moreover, the cultivation of khat is a resource thief, competing directly with food crops in a country already grappling with severe food insecurity. Water and land, two of Yemen's most precious resources, are being drained by this controversial plant, increasing poverty and instability. Number 13. Yemeni women in traditional clothing. One of the most captivating and alluring mysteries of Yemen is the traditional beauty of its women, expressed through their unique clothing and cultural traits. Yemeni women are known for their mysterious beauty, with the face veil becoming an inseparable part of their identity, creating an incomparable sense of mystique. The niqab, the veil that covers almost the entire face, leaving only the deep, expressive eyes visible, is a powerful symbol of their strength. Those eyes, accentuated with charcoal eyeliner, carry an irresistible charm, making it impossible for anyone to look away. But do not underestimate the simplicity of Yemen's traditional attire. The abaya, a long, flowing dress, or the thobe, a similar garment, is not just a piece of clothing. It is a perfect blend of modesty and elegance, intricately embroidered and made from fine materials, deeply reflecting the cultural identity of this land. Each hijab headscarf is not just a religious practice, but a symbol of a lifestyle that demonstrates deep respect for tradition and family. In particular, Yemeni women take great care of their smooth skin and long, black hair using natural beauty methods like honey, henna, and coconut oil. These practices not only help maintain lasting beauty, but also show their refinement and skill in self-care. Number 12. The poorest country in Middle East. Yemen, a country nestled in the harsh desert of the Arabian Peninsula, constantly draws attention for one painful truth: it is the poorest country in the Middle East. A place that has not benefited from the vast oil resources enjoyed by neighboring nations like Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates. While these countries have built strong financial empires, Yemen has been struggling with a devastated economy, lacking the resources to prosper. Although located in an oil-rich region, Yemen's oil reserves are insignificant, and the resource has been largely underexploited. Yemen's oil production is limited, preventing the country from undergoing the economic transformation seen in other oil-rich nations. As a result, Yemen remains the poorest country in the Middle East, where half of the population faces severe shortages of clean water. Beyond the lack of oil, Yemen is also facing a prolonged war and political instability, which has further weakened the economy. Despite this, the country has not given up. Yemen is now looking to new opportunities, focusing on renewable energy sources like wind and solar power in a strong push for sustainable development and foreign investment. These new opportunities may offer a glimmer of hope for Yemen to turn things around and recover in a world full of challenges. Number 11. A strange wedding custom. Weddings in Yemen are unlike any other weddings around the world, featuring unique rituals and a strange rule that few people know about. The groom is not allowed to meet the bride until the actual wedding day. In this deeply traditional society, this is not just a custom, but also a mystery filled with high expectations and overwhelming emotions, creating an unforgettable moment when the couple meets for the first time. The wedding in Yemen doesn't just last a day, it's a series of events that can even stretch over an entire week. The day before the wedding, both families host separate parties. The men attend lively celebrations with music, dancing, and especially traditional sword or rifle dances, showcasing Yemenite masculinity. Men also partake in chewing cat, a stimulant leaf. Women have their own gatherings, but with no men present. This is their chance to wear bright clothing, celebrate, and express themselves freely. The formal wedding ceremony happens when the bride and groom meet for the first time. The bride is often veiled and wears elaborate attire, while the groom proudly wears traditional clothing and a jambia, a curved dagger symbolizing Yemen's male strength. This isn't just a tradition, it's also a way for the two families to assert their bond in Yemeni society. What's your view on this peculiar custom in Yemeni weddings? Number 10. The hand-eating tradition. Yemeni cuisine is not just about flavor, but also a surprising cultural journey. Here, meals don't require knives, forks, or chopsticks. The hands are the main utensils, a habit that seems almost forgotten in many parts of the world. But in Yemen, eating with hands is not only a method of eating, it's a part of the culture, a tradition that has endured for generations. Meals are often enjoyed with tea, and the main dish is camel meat, a popular source of protein, which may surprise you if you're trying it for the first time. The odd sensation of eating with hands soon feels natural after a few days in Yemen. The food here is incredibly rich, with deep flavors reflecting the country's long culinary history. However, behind these colorful meals lies a sad reality. Shops and restaurants in Yemen often have substandard facilities, and cleanliness is not always up to par. Life here is harsh, with severe inflation causing people to struggle with low incomes, with some earning as little as $30 a month. With such low wages, even highly skilled professionals like doctors can find themselves in difficult situations, earning as little as $200 a month. This is part of the challenging reality that Yemenis face every day. Number 9. The tallest earthen buildings in the world. Amid Yemen's dry deserts, there exist ancient skyscrapers unlike any other buildings in the world. These structures are not made of concrete or steel, but are built entirely of mud brick, an ancient architectural innovation thousands of years old. Can you imagine multi-story houses being built without scaffolding, simply by stacking mud bricks one on top of another, over a foundation that's over 2 meters deep? This is Yemen's grand architecture, where natural cooling systems work perfectly, using the heat of the sun to maintain a comfortable temperature at night. These mud brick skyscrapers are not only architectural wonders but also priceless historical heritage. Three cities famous for these unique structures are Sana'a, Shibam and Zabid, all of which are UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Shibam, in particular, with its 7-story skyscrapers, still exists and is in use today. Made from clay, dry grass and water, these buildings are living proof of an ancient civilization that knew how to utilize natural resources perfectly. Imagine a house where the clay walls absorb heat from the sun during the day, and at night, the heat radiates out, creating a comfortable living environment, even in the intense desert heat. The oldest building, the Gumdam Palace, is over 2.3000 years old and is an essential part of Yemen's architectural history. Number 8. The homeland of mocha coffee. There's an interesting mystery behind a famous type of coffee that few people know about, and it has a close connection to Yemen, a country not only known for its danger but also as the birthplace of one of the world's most distinctive flavors. That's mocha coffee, named after the Yemeni port city of Mocha, which was once an important coffee trading hub in the 15th and 16th centuries. Mocha is not just the name of a city, it's a symbol of flavor. Located along the Red Sea coast, this city has a unique climate and soil, making its coffee beans have a special taste with the perfect blend of coffee and rich chocolate. That's why the term mocha has become synonymous with this bold, flavored coffee blend. Yemeni mocha beans are highly regarded in the coffee world, being the top choice for those who love a deep, captivating flavor. Number 7. The terrifying Hellhole Well. Hidden deep in the dry desert of Al Mara province, Yemen, is a natural wonder that is both mysterious and eerie. The Bar Out Well, also known by the chilling name Hellhole Well. With a mouth over 30 meters wide and an estimated depth of over 112 meters, it evokes spooky tales and a timeless fear among locals. Legend has it that this well is a prison for demonic souls, a portal directly to hell. The surrounding people believe the foul smell rising from the well's mouth is a sign of a curse. Some even say that in the near future, the darkest shadows will escape from here and plunge the world into chaos. These spooky stories are fueled by the fact that sunlight can never reach the bottom of the well, and any attempts to explore it end in mysterious failure. Researchers have tried using cameras to probe the well's depths, but all they captured were dark images and an eerie silence. Even birds only dare to fly over or perch near the well's edge, unwilling to venture into its darkness. Some locals believe objects pulled into the well never return, as if they vanish into another world. The Hellhole Well is not just an extraordinary natural phenomenon, but also a place filled with the darkest legends of Yemen, where science and mythology blur into mystery. What's your opinion on the mysteries surrounding this wonder? Number 6. Socotra Island, a mysterious beauty. Tucked away in the Arabian Sea, Yemen's Socotra Island is a strange world unlike any other place on Earth. Here, mysterious plants that cannot be found anywhere else create a beauty and mystique that only nature can craft. The dragon's blood tree, with its umbrella-shaped canopy and red sap flowing from the trunk like mythical blood, was once used for dyes, medicines, and perfumes, an image straight out of a legend. Alongside it stands the Adenium obesum socotranum, a succulent plant that swells like it's holding life in the most extreme conditions. These endemic plants are found only on Socotra, making the island a priceless biological treasure. Many call Socotra the Galapagos of the Arabian Sea, a place where not only the nature is strange, but also time and space seem to get lost. This difference has made Socotra a destination that feels like it's from another planet. Notably, Socotra is not just captivating for its pristine beauty, but also for its relative safety. With foreign military bases and its location far from conflict zones, Socotra has become one of the least affected areas by Yemen's ongoing chaos. It's an ideal place to explore and experience a Yemen full of mystery and vibrant life. Number 5. The Land of Islam. Yemen, a mysterious country at the southern tip of the Arabian Peninsula, is home to a population almost entirely Muslim. Spanning over 528,000 square kilometers, Yemen is the 51st largest country in the world, yet it has a population of only about 33 million, making the space here vast yet tranquil, with a unique atmosphere few countries possess. The most remarkable and unique thing about Yemen is its religion, as 99% of the population practices Islam, making the country a stronghold of faith, where every custom, cultural value, and lifestyle is deeply influenced by religion. Every aspect of life, from family to society, is intertwined with Islamic principles, creating a societal portrait that is very different from other countries. Yemeni culture is not only defined by religion, but also contains hidden treasures like the Hanish Kamaran and especially Socotra Island's pristine paradises between the Arabian Sea and the Red Sea. Many of these islands, including active volcanoes, seem to constantly change, offering majestic and perilous landscapes. Notably, recent volcanic eruptions, such as the one in 2007, have added to the mystery and danger of Yemen. The ancient city of Sana'a, with its traditional and mystical architecture steeped in history, makes every visitor feel like they're stepping back in time as they walk the old streets. The enduring mud brick houses and centuries-old mosques stand as silent witnesses to time, creating a breathtaking landscape. With all these elements, Yemen is not only an intriguing destination but also a place full of challenges and mystery. Number 4. The culinary excellence of Arabia. Yemeni cuisine is a vibrant tapestry of cultures, where every dish is filled with the mystery and culinary treasures of the Middle East, East Africa, and South Asia. Often called the soul of Arabian kitchens, the dishes here are not just food, they are a journey of captivating flavors. Imagine succulent pieces of meat, rice fragrant with spices and spicy sauces, all blending together to create unforgettable meals. One of Yemen's culinary symbols is the famous mandi, originating from the Hadramaut region. Made with basmati rice and slow-cooked meat, mandi entices diners with its tender meat soaked in the smoky aroma from the traditional tanner oven, a special clay oven that retains the full essence of the ingredients. Each grain of rice, gleaming with spices, combines with the natural sweetness of the meat, creating a symphony of flavors in every bite. Yemenis believe that tasting mandi once will make you forever crave its flavors. Apart from mandi, salah is also a dish worth trying. Made from meat, vegetables, and bottle gourd in a traditional stone bowl, this stew is not only nourishing but also brings warmth in every spoonful. Along the coastal regions, fish marinated in red chili sauce becomes the go-to choice, offering a rich, spicy flavor that is irresistible. Meanwhile, sahar, a spicy tomato sauce, is an essential part of daily meals, creating a delicate balance between heat and sweetness. Every Yemeni dish not only fills the stomach but also tells the story of a country rich in heritage, where unique spices blend to honor even the simplest of ingredients. So which dish would you like to try on this culinary journey? Share your thoughts and don't forget to follow our channel to continue exploring fascinating destinations around the world. Number 3. The busy life amid the Yemeni desert. A mysterious and paradoxical Yemen exists between barren landscapes and bustling cities, where the beauty of the past merges with a harsh reality. In stark contrast to the dry lands and vast desert dunes, Yemen's cities manage to sustain life amid chaos and crisis. In a country where the transportation system is almost non-existent, people still travel by hitchhiking, creating an odd space where life endures despite all hardships. Life in Yemen is not only a challenging landscape but also reflects the resilience of a people who will never be subdued. In the bustling markets, locals greet visitors from all corners, selling a variety of goods from pungent spices and souvenirs to unique textiles. Despite scarcity, moments of joy still persist amid the stifling atmosphere of the city. Yemen's ancient buildings, though weathered by time, still bear the traces of a once thriving kingdom. Though the country faces a lack of infrastructure and public services, the generosity of Yemenis is something truly remarkable and admirable. They still welcome visitors, ready to share whatever little they have. This is a vivid image of a nation continuing to steadfastly preserve its identity and hope for a brighter future. Number 2. Beautiful beaches. Hidden beneath the layers of a nation embroiled in conflict and instability, Yemen still holds pristine, mesmerizing beaches that few know about. Along the Red Sea and the Arabian Sea, where time seems to stand still, there are long stretches of golden sands blending with crystal-clear waters. These beaches are not only havens of tranquility but also carry a pristine, mysterious beauty that rivals some of the world's most famous destinations. The journey to Yemen's beaches feels like stepping into a completely different world. Starting from the eastern border, a desolate road stretches from Salalah, Oman, guiding you through barren deserts where the only sight is the occasional camel slowly trudging along. After hours of travel, you reach the Omani border, the gateway to Yemen. Here, strict checkpoints and the watchful eyes of border guards test your determination. But once you pass through, the reward is a breathtaking paradise awaiting you. These beaches are not only beautiful but also have an enigmatic charm, as they are almost untouched by mass tourism. With their natural beauty, Yemen's coastal regions are an invitation for those seeking a unique experience and wanting to escape the bustle of the modern world. However, the journey here always carries risks from dangerous roads to security concerns. Number 1. A country mainly desert. The Arabian Desert, one of the harshest places on Earth, covers almost the entire landmass of Yemen, making it one of the least visited regions, known as the Atlantis of sand. There are legends of an ancient, mysterious civilization buried beneath the desert sands, but so far, no trace of it has been found. Mysterious signs from the past remain hidden within the golden sands, attracting adventurous explorers to search for clues of the lost civilization. Since most of Yemen is in the Arabian Desert, it also experiences one of the harshest climates in the world. Temperatures can soar to 50 degrees C during the day, burning anyone who dares to venture outside, while at night the temperature drops drastically to extreme lows. The land is so dry that some parts of Yemen receive less than 50 millimeters of rain each year, leading to severe droughts and a critical shortage of water. It's no wonder many regard this place as a land of death, a place for those willing to challenge their limits. Thus, we have just journeyed through Yemen, a country full of contradictions, beautiful yet harsh, mysterious yet dangerous. While the beauty of its natural landscapes and ancient cultural heritage remains intact, behind it lies the story of poverty and continuous devastation. Thank you for joining me in this video. If you want to learn more about the dark truths of other countries, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the exciting discoveries in upcoming videos. Goodbye, and see you soon.